This island had better be worth the trouble. Are you ready to suppress any resistance if needed?
Of course. We are ready for everything.
No group of islanders can bring us down. Children! Inside, all of you! Quickly now! Don't worry. He'll be here soon.
I bet you can't hit them.
Watch and learn.
All this time, I never gave up hope of finding other werewolves. And now, here I am. I still can't quite believe that we are truly among our own kind at last.
We are just as astonished as you are. Surviving alone on the mainland is nearly impossible. You have given us a glimmer of hope that one day, we might return to our homeland.
There are so many of you here. Why aren't you afraid of the witches? And what brought you here, of all places? Reaching this island is quite a challenge.
The island is isolated and has a harsh landscape. There are totems that protect us from magical detection, along with an artifact that strips witches of their powers. Together, these ensure our safety.
That's incredible! With this artifact, we could return home and finally overthrow the witches. In such large numbers, we might have a chance. We'll start with one city, and then...
Listen, as much as we hope to reclaim our homeland, we cannot take such a risk. It's likely that there are no other werewolves left besides us.
But there are so many other magical creatures on the mainland. All of them are suffering and facing extinction due to the witches' tyranny as well. You have the power to save many, yet you only save yourselves.
Many magical creatures also inhabit this place, needing shelter and protection. While you're not wrong, perhaps this is how we've built our reality, by focusing solely on ourselves. Nevertheless, I cannot give you the artifact.
I am ready to confront the witches and fight to the end. And I know many who feel the same way. This artifact could provide us a real opportunity to win. We must use it. Please.
Do not share what I'm about to reveal. The artifact we possess is not the only one on this island, but I do not know where the others are, or whether they are connected.
I have come too far to turn back now. I will seek another artifact. And if I find one like this, I intend to take it with me. Tell me, where should I begin?
These are relics of ancient craftsmanship, and only the old Revelets know how many are scattered across this island, or where they originated. You can find them across the bridge, in the forest. However, I'm not sure if the bridge has been repaired.
Thank you for trusting me and giving me this chance. I will fight for our freedom, no matter the cost. Although I would love to stay here. It would mean allowing the witches to claim victory. I am truly grateful that we've been placed in such a luxurious and comfortable temporary shelter. Ulf and the others are currently building a new home for us. I rarely see him these days. In the forest on the other side lives a creature that can help me. I understand why the bridge hasn't been repaired. No one wants to leave this place. Whoever arrived in that boat reached the shore, though I'm sure they have a story to tell. I wonder why this house is located so far away from the settlement. It has been a long time since anyone lived here. However, many useful items were left behind. Perhaps I'll discover something that could help me fix the bridge.
Hello, are you from the settlement? It's been a while since I've seen anyone like you.
The bridge that leads here is broken. That is why. But wait, you still don't know who I am or why I've come? Why aren't you afraid of me?
Afraid? Why should I be? No one here intends to harm another. I'm Skimroot. And you? What brings you here?
My name is Lucia, and I'm searching for Drevelets. I was informed he lives nearby.
Indeed, he's just over there in the meadow, although he's hard to notice. After all, he is a Drevelets. From a distance, you would swear he was just another tree.
Great! I have an important question to ask him.
I doubt he will be able to answer. He is old and tired, and he will likely sleep through several more years.
I do have some time, but not that much. Is there a way to wake him?
If you must, but be warned. He won't appreciate being disturbed, and once awake, he won't want to stay that way for long.
It's very important. I can only hope he understands. Please, what must I do to wake him up?
You need to brew a potion and water Drevelets with it. This should give him enough energy to stay awake for a while. I will give you the recipe.
Thank you. I will be back soon. Ah, here is Drevelets. I can see him clearly now. The path ends here. I don't see any reason to go deeper into the woods, as there is already plenty to explore. This must be Ridictus's nook. Sorry, little guy, but I need to explore it. Every totem holds its own secrets. A complete treasury. I will carefully examine it and select only what I truly need.
Where? I don't feel well rested. I'm still so sleepy and weary. Why?
I'm sorry, Muscle, but this girl insists that she really needs to talk to you.
It is fine. Let her speak.
I apologize for waking you. I'm searching for something and was told you are the only one with knowledge of it.
What is it that you're looking for?
An ancient artifact that can deprive witches of magic.
Ah, yes. That was a long time ago. So much time has passed, and not only have the memories faded, but most local residents don't even know what really happened.
What is this artifact? Does it really exist? I thought I knew every part of this forest.
It's not just about the forest, Skimroot. It concerns the entire island. Now listen closely. I'll tell you the whole story from beginning to end, but I won't repeat it. In ancient times, the Gmuri, known as the explorers of the underworld, arrived on this island. They hid it from magical detection using totems and constructed catacombs to gather resources and meet their other needs. As they descended deeper underground, they came across the Zorhi, monsters that inhabited the dark tunnels below. Fighting them was hard. For every one defeated, 10 new ones appeared. In their desperation, the Gmuri turned to the Ancients, a race famous for their advanced technologies. The Ancients created 2 artifacts that were supposed to deprive magical creatures of their powers. The Gmuri left one of the artifacts on the surface to protect the city, took the other into the depths of their catacombs, and activated both. Yet, they had no effect on the monsters. Initially, the Ancients tested this invention on witches, entities of their own creation, infused with magic. The artifacts diminished their powers, stripping them of their ability to conjure. Ultimately, the Ancients never discovered why the artifacts worked on witches, but failed against the Zorhi. These were times when no one truly understood the nature of magic. Realizing it was impossible to continue their excavation, the Gmuri decided to abandon the island. They left everything behind and sealed all entrances and exits. Both artifacts continue to remain on the island to this day. There are 2 artifacts. The werewolves possess the first one, as they live closest to where intruders might enter.
I understand that part, but where is the second one?
I believe it is still located somewhere in the Gmuri catacombs.
It seems like it could be discovered if one searches thoroughly enough. But can I actually access those catacombs?
Yes, it is possible, although the entrance is sealed. The Gmuri were a practical race, so I'm sure they left a way to get inside.
What do I need to do? Use force? I can manage that with a little help.
Have you ever seen a Gmuri? Force was never their method, nor were cunning devices. Instead, the Gmuri relied on mechanisms and rituals.
Let me take a guess. I'll need to perform a ritual.
Not just a ritual. A proper tribute to their ancestors at the altar by the waterfall. Show some respect.
I apologize. Do you happen to know the details of how the ritual is performed?
Indeed. I saved the memo. Use it. It will be easier this way. You can find it in a chest located in my helper Skimroot's nook.
My nook? So that's what this chest is. It doesn't allow me to live peacefully. I've tripped over it with every root I have. I live in the skeleton of Tigrarix, further up the trail.
I was hoping it would be a quick adventure, but I suppose nothing is ever quite so simple.
There can be no growth without challenge, and without growth, no change for the better. Take it from a Drevelets. Growth is something I do understand. Here is the key to the chest. Don't let that spirit of adventure slip away.
I was expecting something much more impressive. Oh, I assumed I'd be standing in the catacombs already. Hopefully this door won't be hard to open. There is something on the altar, among the crystals, that I need to examine more closely. There are several trails ahead, and it's worth taking the time to explore each one. Mossel claimed that the catacombs were once inhabited by monsters. It seems they still remain. This is a dead end. These strange eggs again. I will carefully look around. There must be something in this place that I can use. are many forks. It might take a while to navigate this place until I reach the next hall. I need to listen carefully to the sound of the mechanism to determine the correct position of the levers. I finally made it out. It's easy to get lost in this place. This can't be good. However, I'm sure the artifact is nearby. I need to walk around carefully to move forward. again, this is not what I expected. However, regarding the artifact's safety, the secret entrance does make sense.
Do you know the location of the artifact?
I think so, yes!
Then run for it! We will hold them off!
How fortunate I am that the werewolves came to my rescue. Muscle or his helper must have informed them of my destination. I think I see it. The artifact is nearby. I just need to find a way out. Finally! Here is the artifact. It truly exists! It seems like this is likely the location where I can deactivate the protective field. I never imagined the substance was in direct linkage with the cocoon. Now the creature has awakened its kin. No wonder the Gamorrean fled. Edgel, our family's dearest old friend. May the forest shield you as kindly as you have always shielded it. I write to ask an extraordinary favor. My brother and I have found peace upon the distant island, once thought to be a myth. Here, we are safe, yet my heart still aches for the mainland, still gripped by the witch's tyranny. But this may yet be changed. I possess a weapon that can strip the witches of their power. It may not function yet, but it is of the ancients' design, and we are fortunate to have the last of them on our side. Much time has passed since their last venture with Scarlet, but I trust Annam will lend his aid and undertake the activation of the artifact. It would grant us a true chance at victory. And Edgel, I've turned into a werewolf for the first time. Ulf and I are now bound to the island. If our friend succeeds, let him deliver the artifact to Scarlet. She will surely devise a cunning plan to make full and clever use of it. In quiet hope, Lucia.
I hope Edgel is at home. I need to tell him what I have found out about the artifact. Greetings, Edgel.
Hello, Anum. You're just in time. I was about to leave. Did you manage to figure out something regarding the artifact Lucia sent us?
I am not familiar with this technology, but its design resembles other inventions of my kind. It is based on energy crystals. If I've understood correctly, the crystal has lost its ability to store energy. We just need to replace it with a new one and recharge it.
It sounds like the artifact isn't broken. It's just depleted. That seems like good news.
Not quite. To power it, we need a special energy source. But all the cities of my people, where those stood, have become legends. However, have you heard of Alkramka? I've found references to it in ancient texts. It's one of our cities that likely remains intact and may lie on the southern isle.
An oddly humble name for an isle that hosts such a city. All I've heard is that its inhabitants abandoned it long ago due to a mysterious plague.
That doesn't scare me more than catching a cold would scare you. Besides, our friends need help right now.
Indeed, you are the only one who can help now. Not just for them, but for all magical beings. Very well. There is a busy port not far from here, and I know a certain captain there. He's helped me out a few times, and I've returned the favor. For the right price, he doesn't care who boards his ship. You can find him at the far end of the port. He'll assist you in reaching the isle. One more thing, Annam?
Yes?
Your appearance is too conspicuous among the locals. Unwanted attention could lead to trouble.
Thank you for the warning, Edgel. I will find something to disguise myself and leave immediately.
Then I must attend to matters in the woods. Regardless of how vital the artifact is, be careful, Annam.
Edgel was correct. My appearance makes me stand out among others. I need to find a way to disguise myself. A simple hooded robe will suffice. hope I'm heading in the right direction to the port. It is, after all, the only road. The port is closer than I expected. Before stepping onto the bustling streets, I must attend to my disguise to avoid attracting any unnecessary attention. A cloak and hood should conceal me from prying eyes. Now, to the port. May everything go smoothly. There are few people in the port, and no one has noticed me. Greetings. How soon does your ship depart?
Soon enough. Why do you ask? Are you running from witches? I haven't seen anyone like you before, which usually brings trouble. I only transport those I recognize, and I don't know your kind.
Druid Edgil mentioned that he had a contact here who could assist me. So you are not that person. My apologies.
Edgil, you say? My apologies for jumping to conclusions. Edgil doesn't associate with just anyone. So what brings you here?
I need a passage to El Cranca on the Southern Isle.
The Southern Isle? Are you out of your mind? Everyone there died from a plague. Aren't you afraid of falling ill yourself? Or are you one of those healers of some kind?
No, I'm not a healer, although I spent much time with a druid. So I know a thing or two. But that's not the point.
Well, since you seem to have ties with the druids, how about a fair exchange of services? You help me, and I will help you in return. A mutual favor. Scratch my back, And I'll scratch yours, as they say.
If you agree to take me to the Isle and return for me later, I will help you.
I'm a man of my word. The trouble is, my daughter, she is ill. At times, the fever takes her mind. But when she comes back to herself, she says her hands feel as though they are on fire. I can't make sense of it. And to be honest, I have little joy left in my life. And she is all of it. I couldn't bear to lose her. If you find a remedy, I promise you'll reach that island without delay.
I have limited knowledge of human ailments, but I will do my best for you and your daughter. Please wait for me here. I consider myself more of an engineer than a healer. However, I have learned a great deal from Edgel. There must be something in this house about ailments affecting human children. The recipe is simple. Lemon balm grows just outside the courtyard. The rest may take some time to find. Fortunately, no magic is required. fish and more fish. This must be a fishmonger's stall, which means fish oil must be around here somewhere. If I understand correctly, The girl's ailment is caused by spoiled wheat. I will bring the remedy to the captain and inform him. Here is a remedy for your daughter. Tell me, what do sailors typically eat aboard a ship?
We usually stock up on non-perishable provisions, such as cheese, salted meat, or wheat.
You should dispose of your wheat stores, as they are likely infected with a fungus that caused your daughter's illness.
Really? And here I was wondering why it was so cheap. You've upheld your end by saving my daughter and my crew. Thank you. I'll drop you off at the Isle. But here's the catch. I'll return in 24 hours. I don't want to catch any plague on that cursed island myself.
Agreed. I will try to complete my tasks on the island before dawn. I have only one day to sort out the artifact before the ship returns. I hope to succeed. The local fishermen use questionable methods to catch fish. I need to consider the potential use of this bomb casing. At first glance, it's difficult to recognize these ruins as part of a former suburb. This indicates that Alcaranca is nearby. Oh, hello. May I take a look inside that chest? How can we reach an agreement? Such a vast courtyard with a well and a banner. Perhaps it was once someone's manor, though that is something I may never know. The architecture of my people was unmistakable. I can't believe I discovered the city gates so quickly. It stirs a feeling of excitement. It was naive to think that entering the city would be easy. How can I venture deeper into the rock to explore the ravine? It's the kind beck. It is quiet now. But once this hall was filled with the voices of leaders shaping our path. The energy crystal gathered our people together. The danger posed by piranhas is often exaggerated, but it is best not to provoke them. I notice that there are steps in the water. There must be a way to get them to rise. This collapse was not a natural occurrence. The city's only access has been intentionally sealed. I do not have the time to dismantle it. I need a force capable of breaching the wall. looks like a bracelet, but it seems to be a high-tech device, rather than just jewelry. I wonder what its function is.
Initializing the Nur navigation system. Welcome. I am Nur, your personal guide to help you navigate the streets of Al-Qaranqa. How may I assist you?
Greetings, Nur. It's incredible that after so many years underground, the bracelet still works.
That highlights the benefit of the ultra-efficient energy-saving technology integrated into my design. Would you like me to explain further?
Not now. I have urgent matters. Tell me about Al-Qaranqa. What lies within the city?
That's an excellent question. Al-Qaranqa is one of the largest cities of its time. Within its walls, you'll find the main square, public halls, and leisure areas, as well as...
Are there any repair stations or workshops in the area? I need to refurbish a device.
Certainly. The city houses a reactor unit and a foundry and mechanical workshop, which serve both diagnostic and repair functions for technology.
Excellent. That's exactly what I need. Nur, how do I enter the city?
You have passed through the outer gate. Continue along the cave to reach the central entrance into the urban zone.
But the wall is blocked. Thank you, Nur. Please stand by. I will need your assistance again.
At any moment, just one gesture, and I will be with you again.
There are no barriers left between me and the city. Nur, could you please guide me to the workshop?
Certainly. Proceed straight ahead, and I will give you a brief tour.
This resembles the energy districts.
Welcome to the southern square of Al-Qaranqa. To our left is the reactor, the city's main power source, and the workshop where machinery is serviced.
Everything is so conveniently accessible. I will acquire the artifact faster than I expected. Nur, is this the only entrance to the reactor? How does this door open?
Access to the reactor hall is granted to 5 heliometric engineers, each of whom possess a sun key. Only these 5 keys will unlock the door.
Sadly, there are no heliometric engineers left, but I hope their keys still exist. I will search for the keys. A smart lock. It keeps the door secured. though it lies dormant. Nur, how do I activate the lock?
The city is currently without power. To access the foundry and the mechanical workshop, you must first activate the backup solar power supply within the city.
I should have suspected it. Now, my time to search is limited to sunset.
We are currently on the Alley of Light, named after the solar concentrator visible on the right. Its intricate system of mirrors and crystals provides a backup supply of solar energy to the city.
I still can't see the concentrator device, but removing these branches shouldn't be an issue. Time wasn't the only force at work here. The energy crystal is shattered, and one of the pillars is broken too. What happened here?
I have no records of any disasters occurring in Al-Qaranqa in my database.
The once great city of my era now lies in ruins. Nur, what happened to its residents?
I apologize, but my database does not have that information. One of the city's marvels is the aeronegative balloon. Its secret lies in a unique inner mechanism that allows it to remain airborne indefinitely.
Based on the aroma, the wine has deteriorated into vinegar instead of aging. The crystal was once an important symbol for our people, and now I can use it to channel the sun's energy into the city. Nur, how do I lower the crystal?
The chain is lowered by the arms connected to the mechanisms. Be careful. Both must be activated within a short time frame.
It worked. Solar energy is flowing into the crystal. Now, I just need to return the pillar and adjust the mirrors.
Magnificent. The beam is now directed toward the city, and the lock to the foundry and mechanical workshop has been activated.
used such technology in years. Noor, how is the workshop configured?
The workshop is designed like a forge. Worn parts are replaced on the machine, and molten metal is used to cast new parts.
Now I see. I couldn't extract the crystal because only the machine can.
Congratulations! You are now the bearer of a Sun Key. The complete set of keys grants access to the energy reactor.
Excellent. They have stored a lot of replacement crystals here.
This is an upgraded version of a metal smelting furnace, designed to pour molten metal directly into the casting mold.
There's no trace of metal left. Everything is cooled down and hardened. Additionally, the launch part for the furnace is missing. Here's why the machine broke down. Replacing the flask should fix it. At least I hope so. All that remains is to insert the new crystal into the machine, which will carry out its work from there. The new crystal is in place, but it still needs to be charged with energy. For now, it is just an empty shell. It seems unlikely that the heliometric engineers intentionally left these keys behind. Something unforeseen must have compelled them to do so.
It is rare for a single individual to hold 3 reactor keys.
That means something like this must have happened in the city before. However, I can no longer determine all the circumstances. Is this a casting mold? It looks similar to the holes found on the reactor room doors.
You're absolutely correct. If a key was lost, a replacement would be cast in the foundry and mechanical workshop.
Casting a new key might be quicker than trying to find the original. is logical that different individuals held the keys, ensuring greater security for the reactor. However, the complete set of small keys is now in my possession.
Welcome to the reactor hall, the core of the city's...
Currently, I am unable to proceed since the reactor is idling. Let's figure out how to get it operational. The fuse is blown. I hope there's a spare one somewhere. It seems to be working. Noor, what's the next step?
The charging process has been initiated. Please configure the following parameters: flow intensity, incoming voltage balance, and artifact core synchronization.
Stabilizing all parameters won't take long. I have experience working on reactors, and it's nice to be engaged in something familiar again. This is how it works. Once you press the button, every witch within a wide radius will lose her power for a time. But so will you.
I am prepared to risk my life to overthrow the witch's reign. I already have a plan. On a floating island, there is a castle where the archwitches gather for important occasions. Few know how to reach it. I've heard a rumor that the Resistance knows the location of a portal leading directly to that castle. If I strip the witches of their power to conjure and the Resistance armed forces strike them down, we could rid ourselves of all of the archwitches at once. Without their leaders, their reign will crumble.
You're a witch, the mortal enemy of the Resistance. They won't even hear you out.
No, not directly. However, I have considered all of this carefully.
Our anonymous ally, none other than the Purple Fox, convinced me to take a girl to the portal. A witch.
No way. The witches only deserve one thing. Death.
I trust this man. You will take her there and wait for the signal. Watch for a bright green flash on the island.
And then?
Meanwhile, I will gather the men. At the signal, we will use the portal to storm the castle. I was promised that the witches wouldn't be able to fight back.
Do you really think that a witch would betray her own kind?
After everything I've witnessed since the beginning of the rebellion, yes, I do.
Thank you for guiding me through these unfamiliar lands. I couldn't have reached here on my own.
Aren't you sweet? However, I won't lead you further. You will see the portal from afar the moment you walk out of here, and I'll be nearby, watching for your signal, as if that's really going to happen.
That's all right. I didn't expect you to lead me to the threshold. I recognize that I lack sympathy and trust within the Resistance.
Let me get this straight. You plan to enter the portal, reach the witch's castle, strip the witches of their powers, and you actually expect us to storm the castle and fight them?
Yes. All the archwitches can be gathered in this castle. This means that all the leaders can be destroyed in one stroke. Without them, the normal system will collapse, leading to chaos among the witches.
Yeah, right. I'm still not buying it. This is where we part ways. However, if you truly are on our side and are genuinely planning to win, then I wish you the best of luck, witch.
It's locked. I need to search for a clue. I believe it should be here somewhere. Such places can be extremely dangerous, as various spirits may dwell here. The most crucial reminder is to avoid touching the water. There is a pier on the other side. I should visit that shore once I take a look around here. This is the portal to the castle. I need to disable the guards in order to gain entry.
Stop, sister.
I'm sorry, Cirrus, but I will continue. I will end this tyranny, even if I must die for this cause.
You were always destined for greatness. Yet change need not come at the price of your own life. As soon as you exit the portal, you will be killed. And I am here to prevent that.
Are you on my side? What should I do next?
I am on the side of what will be right for everyone. Find me in the tower.
I hope the tower where the Oracle awaits me is nearby. I wonder what helpful items might be left here. Here is the tower. I hope to find the oracle there.
We meet again. I am glad. You need a new plan. Following this plan will only lead to your demise.
Why are you so sure? I have enough power to handle the guards, and the witches don't know I turned against them a long time ago.
You have no idea what lies beyond the portal. It is the most heavily guarded location of all. Everyone who enters must go through a thorough inspection. They will discover the artifact, take it from you, and kill you. In the end, it will all be for nothing.
How would you know that? Although that's a silly question. If I can't get through the portal, how am I meant to reach the castle? It's the only place where all the archwitches gather.
Yes, reaching the castle is essential for you. However, the castle is located on a flying island for a reason. The archwitches themselves don't use the portal because they transform into crows and fly directly to the castle.
But I thought only oracles could change their form. I never saw witches do it.
It is very difficult and requires significant power and experience. That's why only archwitches possess this ability. Do you know how old the oldest among them is? Thousands of years. Although their pursuits of youth may obscure it, some archwitches have personally overthrown the ancients.
You mean this isn't just a legend? We truly did that. We exterminated them. Centuries later, the annihilation of populations continues. I have to put an end to it.
Good. There is a way. I will teach you to transform into a bird, but to succeed you will need great resolve. And I already see it in you.
How can I possibly do this? I am not an archwitch. You said it yourself. It is difficult and requires power and experience. I am still young and do not have much of either.
You must increase your magical power. And to do so, you must complete 4 elemental trials. At the end of each trial, you will earn an elemental shard. With the shards and the device on the table, I will then endow you with greater power.
Where will these trials be conducted?
The fire trial will begin in the cave near the castle portal. The water trial will take place at the bottom of the lake. Take the underwater breathing potion recipe from my cupboard. Otherwise, you won't be able to handle it.
What should I do next?
I will assist you with the next 2 tasks. You will hear my voice guiding you. Try to survive and collect all the shards. Then return here. I believe you can do it. The fire trial awaits you in this cave. It will test your speed, dexterity, and determination. Access to the water trial lies at the end of these steps. You will need to spend quite some time there. An underwater breathing potion will be required to succeed.
It may seem like the castle is just a stone's throw away, but that is not the case.
The Earth Trial will commence once you pass through this door. You must overcome the fear of the unknown to succeed. This is the location for the air trial. To start, you need to climb to the top of this rock. Prepare yourself. The moment you remove the magical protection, the trial will commence as soon as you step inside. There will be no turning back.
Reaching this height was a challenge in itself.
The wings will help you take off. However, after jumping, you must weave the spell to avoid falling to your death. Remember, the potion will only work if you have followed all the steps correctly. However, the effect won't last long. The underwater trial will be accessible once you open the door.
The triple moon opens many doors in the witch's world, literally.
In this trial, your objective is to demonstrate your attentiveness. Remember that your time underwater is limited. In Shadow Cave, deep underground, an ancient maze lies hidden. Time flows differently there, and the walls whisper in long-forgotten languages. Bridges sway above endless chasms, and stairways lead to a new path each time, folding in upon themselves in an infinite path. The Earth Shard is located at the very bottom of the abyss. To find it, you must be ready to face the maze's magic. Few ever return. Those who do are never the same. The Fire Shard is located at the end of this tunnel. Do not let fear stop you. You did it! That's fantastic! Once you place all the elemental shards correctly, I can activate the device. Then you'll have enough power to do whatever you desire.
What should I do next? How can I begin to transform?
I won't say that to become a crow, you must think like one. Crows are more intelligent than some archwitches. You need to feel as if you are one with the world.
This is a very vague instruction.
Magic is never specific. It is a game, not a dogma. Many witches forget this fundamental aspect.
I'm afraid it's still too complicated. Should I weave a spell or channel my power within my body? I'm confused.
You should strive to see the world as the most beautiful thing possible. After all, the world is neither inherently kind nor evil. It simply exists. You should appreciate and admire each other for as long as you live.
Unity with the world, a mutual interest, the beauty of the present moment. I got the idea, but I don't know how to put this into effect. Let's try.
Your magic is now at its peak. No witch can safely wield more power. Come with me. There's one final adjustment to make before the nest invasion. Put this on.
All this knowledge, all this power, and the crow form you mastered. That means you are...
Yes. I paid a high price to observe millions of probabilities, invisible to the eye, until there was a chance for salvation. And here it is. Remember what I taught you.
Finally, the castle is small, and I am not in danger. I believe I can make this work. At the end of the vestibule, there is a main hall. This is the place I need to reach. It is a tool for witches to conceal what they wish to hide.
Good day, sister. What brings you to the castle? No one is here right now. Everyone is occupied with their assignments.
I need to gather all the archwitches. It's urgent. There is a traitor among us who is sabotaging our efforts and helping the resistance.
Is that the person responsible for destroying the temple and the sarcophagus that restored our life powers?
Yes, the one who stole the last ancient right under our noses. She revealed the location of the tower that contains the maps of magical creatures. They call her the Purple Fox. I have the information needed to bring her down.
It is indeed an important occasion. However, only the Supreme Archwitch can convene the gathering. If this matter is urgent, you may try, if you dare, to gather the coven yourself.
I believe she will understand my eagerness and be favorable. How do I summon others?
While there were only a few such cases, I know the way. First, activate the well located in the main hall. Then, create a ciphered message for the Archwitches using the symbol sphere.
Thank you. I hope we can meet at the gathering soon. First, I need to activate the well. I think the altar behind it will assist me with that. I believe this is the Supreme Archwitch's office, so I might find some essential items here. The well has been activated. Now I need to create a message using the symbol sphere. If I execute this correctly, the Archwitch's convocation will soon commence.
Sisters, it was not I who summoned you. Let the one who dared to do so come and speak.
You have committed so much wrongdoing with your power that you don't deserve even half the life you have lived. Everything has its price. Anim gave me his old bracelet. When I was near the ground, I activated the protective field. It made the fall almost imperceptible. Well, for me.
Why were you so certain the bracelet's field would keep you from falling to your death? Even I hadn't known that.
I wasn't certain at all, but I couldn't let the Supreme Archwitch escape.
Let us raise our glasses to our triumphant beginning of the liberation.
This is how the overthrow of the witch's cruel regime began. Humans were given the opportunity to choose their own path, rather than just that of the lawful servant or the rebellious warrior. The Resistance army pursued the witches to liberate the cities using the artifact. There was hope for Lucia and Ulf to return home. Magical creatures finally felt safe. The inhabitants of all lands rejoiced. While victory may not be achieved yet, it marks the beginning of the journey. Nevertheless, the first step they took freed others from the chains of fear. It is enough to change the world for the better.